canes, crutches, walkers, your favorite, y'all. Okay, now, with the cane, I want you to know this is not much support. So make sure you understand that. This is not much support at all. Don't come that way. Going way over there by Miss Rachel, or wherever you're going. Okay, now, so when you think about this, it's not much support. So therefore, if I broke my hip, this ain't shit. Are we cool? Okay. Years later, if I want to use a cane because I'm not as steady as I used to be on my feet, and I had a hip replacement 30 years ago, it might make sense. Maybe I have multiple sclerosis. This would make sense. It's just a little support. It helps you kind of keep your balance a little bit. But it ain't nothing for a fracture. You would never pick this up. You feeling me on this? Okay. Which side do I carry it on? The good side. So the way I'm walking right now, it must be the left side of me that doesn't work very well. When I have a cane on my good side, I lead with my bad side. Better know that. You carry it on the good side, lead with the bad side. Now, look at your handout. It says cane, opposite, affected leg. That's fine, but I want you to put a little bit more love. You're going to be leading with the bad side, but your cane goes first. So cane first, then bad leg, write it. This is the kind of stuff that you screw up. Cane first, then your bad leg, then your good one. This is supposed to be at the level of my trochanter, and it just so happens this is. It's at the level of my hip bone, my trochanter. It's supposed to be right there. If it's too high or too low, it doesn't work so well. I should have, this shit is crazy. I should have a 20 or 30 degree flexion at the elbow. 20 to 30 degree flexion at the elbow. This cane is supposed to stay lateral. Here's what I mean. It can't be like that. Lateral, in line with my extremities, lateral. This is not lateral. This is not lateral. Lateral is straight line. You feel me? Okay. Now, when it comes to this cane, it's only going to be advanced 6 to 10 inches. Now watch this. I have a bad left leg. It's just a little weaker. Maybe, perhaps, I had a stroke 20 years ago. It just never came back fully. But it's just a little weak, a little heavy paresis, shall we say? So I'm going to advance my cane 6 to 10 inches ahead of me, lead with the bad leg, push off with the good one. That's how they walk, ain't it? You push off with this good one, don't you? This you lean it into. You gotta know that. You're gonna kill somebody when you don't. They don't know how to do this shit. People just sit home with this bullshit. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Okay? So you're gonna be thinking about how that looks. Many of you have grandparents, you practice. practice so you know how to teach this like your seat. As a nurse, you don't know when you're going to get a patient with this. You have no idea. Okay? All right, so that's your cane. Let's do walkers. So we've got our handy dandy little walker. The worst thing you could do is forget to remind your patient. The worst thing you could do is forget to remind your patient that they don't do this. You don't use a walker to get out that damn chair. You use, and that's why your patient should have one, the arms of the chair to get up. You don't do stupid on steroids. Your patient don't break something and fall. Come right back in there to see your ass. Now the walker is the same shit, different day. 30-degree angle in the elbows, flexion. That's how you know if your walker is the right height. 30-degree flexion of the elbow. Your wrists have a 15-degree flexion. This is flexion. This is extension. Your wrists have a 15-degree flexion. 30, 15. Bigger, smaller. 30, 15. And the good news is for canes and walkers, 30-degree flexion of the elbows on both. So the hands are smaller, the number is smaller. 15 degree. Ain't shit changed. The walker is first, and I lead with my what? Bad leg. Push off with the good one. Walker. Bad leg. Push off with the good one. Walker. Bad leg. Push off with the good one. If I'm getting out of a chair, I am going to slide my bad leg forward, hold the chair, use the good leg to push off. Always lead with the bad leg. Always lead with the bad leg. It's gonna be okay. You gotta get some rules down now. Always lead with the bad leg. So you should be fine with this business here, right? You just kind of gotta remember how it looks. Do it in your chair. I know it sounds retarded, but when you're taking a test, just be like, I think she said the gadgets, what do we call these assistive devices, have to go first. But then she just kept saying lead with the bad leg. So how would that look? Cane, bad leg. Oh yeah, push off with the good leg. You'll feel it when you do it. You're pushing off with the good leg, okay? Now crutches, well, you already know that's gonna fuck you up. So let's look at crutches. If you are stuck on stupid and parked on dumb, you're gonna kill your damn patient. Up and down stairs, you'll kill them. Now these are way too high. That's okay, I'm just teaching. What you don't wanna do and what I see people doing is this shit. What is you doing? You about to get a peroneal nerve injury in your damn armpit. Okay? Now, so what we should be doing is making sure the crutch is 2 inches below the axillary area. There must be 2 inches between your axilla and the crutch. It's not too bad. Close. Okay? So 2 inches between the axilla and the crutch. Now the good news is the other part didn't change, except when you go up and down stairs. So you're always going to advance the assistive device, bad leg, then follow it with the good one, unless you're going up and down stairs. So when we're going up and down stairs, crutches. When you're going up the stairs, things change quite a bit. You use your good foot to go to heaven, up, heaven, then you take your crutches. A little different. Good foot first, up the stairs, then you bring the crutches. And of course, don't forget your bad leg. Going down the stairs, crutches first, fool, before you kill yourself. You can't lead with no bad leg on these 2, can you? None of this says lead with the bad leg, does it? If you did, because you forgot to teach and your patient led with the bad leg, they're going to lead right into your ER again. Think it through. You put the weak one out front on a step. Are you crazy? But this is a garbage that I see. This is a craziness I see. So you're not going to do that shit. You're going to go downstairs, crutches first, then the bad foot, and who's bad? The bad people go to hell. So that's how you're going to remember it. Down is hell, heaven is up. Bad foot down, good foot up. Okay, so bad foot. Now listen, going down the stairs mirrors the instructions with crutches and canes, or walkers, walkers and canes. Because didn't we do that with our walker and our cane? Didn't we advance the assistive device, then the bad? Okay. So it's only going upstairs that things change considerably. So far, so good? Okay. Now, many of you have said, I don't know, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point. Shut up. You don't care nothing about no damn 4 points, 3 points, 2 points. Will you have them on the test? Maybe, but you'll be able to figure it out. One thing I will tell you that usually helps is the crutch is alternating the leg. So if you have this crutch forward, this is your bad leg. Now, which one has no weight bearing? 2, 3, or 4? 4. 4 points mean you need all 4 points. You can't do shit with that limb. Doesn't that make sense? 0 weight bearing, 4 points. If you got 2 points, you actually have some strength in your limb, you can weight bear. That's a trick. You need all 4 points when you can't do anything with the limb. Okay, so that should help a lot. Okay? Okay, babies. Got rid of that one. Now, let me give you some more on crutches and canes and craziness. Let's see what we got here. I told you that, I told you that. The crutches, advance that at arm's length. Write that down. If you remember, the walker and the cane was just like 6 to 10 inches in front of you, but this is an arm's length. The crutch is an arm's length. So you advance that a little further than the others. Okay? When you're helping a patient, use the gait belt. When a patient has a walker, you're going to use the gait belt. The measurement for the cane needs to be from the trochanter to the floor. You measure it from the hip bone all the way to the floor, you'll be okay. What did I say about canes? Were they great for support? No. So canes are for balance and hemiparesis only. What's hemiparesis? What's hemiparesis? Weakness. One side weakness. Paresis means weakness. Okay?